Dear students, I am going to teach you your chapter number 2, Is Matter Around Us Pure? In previous chapter, I have taught you about matter, that is, what is matter and what are the kinds of matter. How do we judge whether milk, ghee, butter, salt, spices, mineral water or juice that we buy from the market are pure? हमारे आसपास दिखने वाली हर एक चीज़ कौन सी प्योर है, कौन सी इम्प्योर है, ये आखिर हम कैसे डिसाइड करेंगे? इफ़ वी ऑब्जर्व सम शुगर एंड सम सॉयल प्लेस्ड on two different sheets of paper with a magnifying glass, we will find that the color, shape and size of all the particles of sugar are the same. But the soil contains particles of different colors, shapes and sizes. For example, the soil contains clay particles, some grass particles, even some dead insects, and sugar which contains particles of only one kind is called a pure substance, whereas soil which contains particles of different kinds is called an impure substance. From this, we conclude that all the matter around us is not pure. That is, the matter around us is of two types. First, pure substance and another mixtures. यानी हमारे आसपास जितनी भी चीज़ें दिख रही हैं वो टू टाइप्स की हैं. पहली या तो वो प्योर सब्सटेंस है और या तो मिक्सचर्स हैं. जस्ट लाइक शुगर प्योर सब्सटेंस है और सॉयल मिक्सचर है. उसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, जस्ट लाइक क्ले पार्टिकल्स हैं, कुछ ग्रास पार्टिकल्स हैं, कुछ डेड इंसेक्ट्स उसमें हो सकते हैं. तो ये कुल मिलाकर के एक मिक्सचर है. बट शुगर में सिर्फ शुगर के क्रिस्टल्स हैं, वो एक प्योर सब्सटेंस है. जब भी आप मार्केट से कोई चीज़ परचेज़ करते हैं, जस्ट लाइक कंज्यूमेबल्स, उस पर इंडिकेटेड होता है कि प्योर मिल्क, प्योर घी, इस तरह की प्योर एक वर्ड उस पर मेंशन होता है. बट फॉर अ साइंटिस्ट all these things are actually mixtures of different substances and hence not pure. For example, milk is actually a mixture of water, fat, protein. When a scientist says that something is pure, it means that all the constituent particles of that substance are the same in their chemical nature. A pure substance consists of a single type of particle. In other words, a substance is a pure single form of matter. Okay? As we look around, we can see that most of the matter around us exists as mixtures of two or more pure components. For example, sea water, minerals, soil, ये सारी चीज़ें जो भी हैं वो क्या हैं? These are mixtures. Okay, students? Then we must have to know that what is mixture. In common language, mixture is impure substance. A mixture is one which contains two or more different kinds of particles. You can say atoms or molecules. In other words, a mixture contains two or more pure substances mixed together. For example, salt solution is a mixture of two pure substances, salt and water. And milk is a mixture of water, fat and protein. All the mixtures are impure substances because they contain more than one kind of particles. Some of the examples of mixtures are salt solution, sugar solution, milk, sea water, air, sugarcane juice, soft drinks, sharbat, petroleum, biogas. These are some mixtures. And in previous classes, you have also studied about a mixture may be homogeneous or heterogeneous, or you can say there are two types of mixtures, that is homogeneous or heterogeneous. A mixture can be separated into other kinds of matter by physical process. A mixture doesn't have a fixed composition or a fixed melting point and a boiling point. Most of the matter around us exists as mixtures of two or more pure substances. Just like salt dissolved in water is a homogeneous mixture, and mixture of sodium chloride and iron fillings are heterogeneous mixture. In homogeneous mixture, you cannot see the constituent particles, but in heterogeneous mixture, you can clearly see the particles of the mixtures. Now I am going to discuss with you about what is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. A homogeneous mixture means that the mixture is just the same throughout. Okay? Some common examples of solutions are salt solution, sugar solution, vinegar, metal, alloys, and air. Salt solution is a homogeneous mixture of two substances, salt and water, whereas sugar solution is a mixture of two substances, that is sugar and water. It is also a homogeneous solution. And I have already told you that in homogeneous solution you cannot able to see the constituent particle. उसमें जितने भी dissolved particles हैं उसको आप देख नहीं सकते जब एक बार solution prepare हो जाता है. Okay? Salt solution and sugar solution are also known as true solutions because in these solutions the particles of salt and sugar are mixed so well with water that we cannot distinguish one from the other. The true solution are also known as molecular solution because the size of dissolved particles in such solution is the same as that of a molecule. Okay? Just like solution, alloys are mixtures of two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal and cannot be separated into their components by physical methods. Okay? Alloys क्या हैं? ये दो मेटल्स का, एक मेटल और एक नॉन मेटल को एक साथ अटैच कर दिया जाता है, उससे जो नया मटेरियल बनता है दैट इज़ एक्चुअली एलॉय. But still an alloy is considered as a mixture because it shows the properties of its constituent and can have variable composition. The example of the alloy is brass. Brass is an alloy and this is a mixture of approximately 30% zinc and 70% of copper. We have seen a lots of vase made up of brass. Before we discuss the solution, suspension and colloid in detail, we should know the meaning of two terms, solute and solvent. What is that? Solute and solvent. The substance which is dissolved in a liquid to make a solution is called solute. And the liquid in which solute is dissolved is known as solvent. For example, salt solution is made by dissolving salt in water. So, in salt solution, salt is the solute and water is the solvent. Similarly, the substance like sugar, ammonium chloride, copper sulfate and urea etc., which are dissolved in water to make solutions are called solutes, whereas water is the solvent. Usually, the substance present in lesser amount in a solution is considered the solute and the substance present in greater amount in a solution is considered the solvent. The solute particles are also called dispersed particles and solvent are also known as dispersion medium. Okay? Let's discuss about the properties of a solution. What are the basic properties of a solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture. Means you cannot able to see the constituent particles of the mixture. The size of solute particles in a solution is extremely very small. It is less than 1 nanometer in diameter. Nanometer, a very little amount of some solid material. Mean to say that they cannot be seen by naked eyes. The particles of a solution cannot be seen even with a microscope. These are the properties of a solution. The particles of a solution pass through the filter paper, so a solution cannot be separated by filtration. If you have prepared the solution of common salt and water, then you cannot filter the salt by a filter paper. The solution are very stable. The particles of solute present in a solution do not separate out on keeping. A true solution does not scatter light. This is because its particles are very, very small. In this chapter earlier, we have discussed about the alloys. The alloys are the solution of solid in a solid. Metal alloys are the solution of solids in solid. For example, I have already told you that brass is a solution of zinc in copper. Brass is prepared by mixing molten zinc with molten copper and cooling their mixtures. After the properties of a solution, come to the point concentration of a solution. What is the concentration of a solution? Let's discuss about it. A solution may have a small amount of solute dissolved in it, while another solution may have a large amount of solute dissolved in it. Means